How did you find a literal cheat code in school? My school had a loophole so broken, I genuinely couldn't believe it was real. Every Friday, my teacher would pull up the random name selector on the board. Big spinning wheel, names on it, the whole thing, except it wasn't random. I noticed it first because my friend Callen was getting picked every single week without fail. And not in a funny way. In a this guy is going to have a breakdown during second period kind of way. So I started watching, not casually. I was tracking this thing like it was a research project. And after about 2 weeks, I cracked it. The teacher was clicking the wheel too fast, barely letting it spin, which meant the names at the top of the list were getting picked almost every time. It wasn't a wheel, it was a trap. I ran this for 3 more weeks just to be sure. Logged the results, predicted outcomes. Said nothing. Then I told Callen. We sat in class the next Friday and quietly called the next 4 picks in a row. 4 in a row. Callen looked at me like I had just solved something that shouldn't be solvable, which technically I had. Here's where it got out of hand. Callen told his older brother. His older brother told someone else. And within 2 weeks, kids were coming up to me in the hallway asking if I could get their names moved lower on the list. I said yes. $3 per name swap. I want to be clear. I did not plan this. I was just a kid who noticed a pattern. But suddenly I had a waiting list and was conducting transactions in the corner of the cafeteria like I was running a very small, very specific stock exchange. 6 weeks. It lasted 6 weeks. And it ended because of Bodie. If you went to any school ever, you know a Bodie. The kid who raises his hand before the teacher even finishes the sentence. The kid who reminds the teacher about the homework she forgot to collect. That kid. Bodie noticed the pattern, put it together, and went directly to the vice principal. Not a teacher. The vice principal. I got called in during 4th period. I walked in expecting to be expelled, or at minimum yelled at for a long time. Instead, the VP looked at me and said, "Walk me through how you figured this out." So I did. I explained the click speed, the list position, the 3-week observation window, the whole thing. He nodded slowly the entire time. Didn't interrupt once. When I finished, he leaned back and said, "That's genuinely impressive." Then gave me a week of lunch detention.